Hello, soul loves. It's Kimberly with Celestial Juju, and we're going to talk about Mercury and everything that's going to be going on with Mercury. So, Mercury is moving into Capricorn. So, that energy with Capricorn is going to be, it's a whole different communication. It's a whole, and we're going to go into that. I'm going to dive into what that's about for you, your sign, what this is for you, and all the key dates because Mercury's going to go retrograde. And we're going to go into that too, and what the key dates are, and how you survive during this time period and make it through it. So, I'm Kimberly with Celestial Juju. So, like, share, and do all of those things that make my numbers do stuff. So, I'll come back and give you all this free content. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So this is where we've been. First, we this week we had a week of Gemini starting out the week. Gemini's ruled by Mercury. We had a moon in Gemini, and Mercury was already in the shadow. So I've got the whole thing up for the week and what each date was, and the other transits that we had for the week, if you want to go back and check on that and what that was for your individual sign. And then we also had Mars that's been hanging out in Scorpio with Mercury, and then Mercury moved into Sagittarius. And now Mars is in Sagittarius. For a little while, they're together. But then Mercury's going to be moving on tomorrow, Friday, into Capricorn. So this Mars is going to be in Sagittarius all the way from November the 24th to January the 4th. So go back and watch that one and see what that energy and the opportunity that it's bringing to you. So that's just a recap of the week and where we have been. Okay, so as I said, Mercury is moving in to Capricorn on December the 1st. Okay. Mercury, the planet of communication and intellect, it's our mind, enters into the commanding, pragmatic sign of Capricorn. The significance of this transit will continue into 2024. We start out the year with Mercury in retrograde in Capricorn, and we did last year too. So think about what was going on in your life last year when at the New Year's, because these are going to be, it'll be in the same energy that it was then. Okay, so this is a significant transit that will continue on, but it's important to note that Mercury stations retrograde on the 13th of December, marking this crucial phase of the journey. Mercury's swift and adaptable nature contrast with Capricorn's measure, structure, and way of life, making this transit noteworthy for all of the signs and how you're going to feel it. So we'll explore the significance of this and the effects of it into each sign. So as Mercury stations from the expansive energy of Sagittarius to this mythological, that it's like method, one strategy at a time energies, the sober realm of Capricorn. Each sign will experience a shift, a unique shift within your own sign. In Sagittarius, Mercury adopts the philosophical energy, the direct approach of communication. However, it may have been real direct and like sharp, that kind of energy. You may have had that kind of energy in encounters with others in the last month. So now when it moves into Capricorn, this planet of communication, Mercury, the planet of communication, is going to take on a more pragmatic demeanor. Capricorn's traits of dedication, hard work, ethics, and planning with your strategy. Influenced by the ruling planet of Saturn. That's who rules Capricorn. Serves as a backdrop to Mercury's transit during this time period. So, Mercury may empower us with a sense of self assurance and the desire to tackle our responsibilities with diligence. And it's essential to pay attention to Mercury's impending retrograde that happens on the 13th. The retrograde serves as an opportunity for self-reflection and patience. The qualities that align with the Capricorn nature. The Mercury's transit will encourage all of us to assess our present circumstances and consider how we can draw from our past experiences to construct a successful and purposeful future. So while the prospect of Mercury station in retrograde may not be met with enthusiastic energy, there's ample Capricorn energy available for utilizing and leading up to this energy. So we're going to dive deeper into the practical energy, the thinking, and the characteristics of Mercury's journey through Capricorn. I think I need some of that today. So it's going to be practical thinking. Mercury is the planet of communication. It governs various forms of human interaction, including your emails, your phone calls, your texts. When it enters the logical, rational sign of Capricorn from December the 1st to December the 22nd, and then it's going to go retrograde back in to Sagittarius, and then it's going to go back into Capricorn January the 13th to February the 5th. So our thinking is going to go through this transformational energy. So it's going to be focused thinking. These are our key points that we're going to experience. Mercury's presence in Capricorn encourages us to think methodically, to remain focused on our task. And this transit enhances our ability to concentrate on essential matters and making it an ideal time for productivity. That's great for the new year. Realistic conversations. I know that doesn't look too realistic, but it's very realistic because you're connecting to divine and the old man of time and karmic, and go to them and ask them for influence. Go to yourself that knows how to focus on this, or to your mentors. During this time period, your conversations tend to evolve around practical and realistic topics. We prioritize discussions related to business, responsibility, and concrete matters. The logical and organized communication. Thought patterns, communication styles become more logical, orderly, and organized. Precision in communication and an emphasis on our interactions tend to be straightforward and to the point of what our mission is. So the cautious approach that we have with this energy is people may be adopting a cautious approach, and so Mercury in Capricorn leading to this more measured speech and expressiveness may take a back seat when we gravitate towards structure and organized information. So, effective planning. This transit is conducive to making solid, practical, and realistic plans. And it encourages us to get organized, to set clear objectives for our future. So, the cautious approach that we have with this energy is uh, people may be adopting a cautious approach. And so, Mercury in Capricorn leading to this more measured speech and expressiveness may take a back seat when we gravitate towards structure and organized information. So, effective planning. This transit is conducive to making solid, practical, and realistic plans, and it encourages us to get organized, to set. The shadow side of it could be the aspect could be rigid. There's a risk of becoming over rigid in our thinking and appearing to be brash or harsh in our communication. And balancing realism with the optimistic energy is essential. There could be a lack of humor. Some individuals may experience a lack of humor and lead towards sarcastic energy during this time period. There could be stubbornness in ideas and methods that can be challenged and potentially hindering your adaptability and difficulty with the changes. The changes to plans or schedules may be met with resistance by some, and Mercury in Capricorn prioritizes stability with predictability. So that's what's going to be going on in the collective mind, and you are part of the collective mind, and that could be the challenges that come about during this time period. Okay, so I'm Kimberly Crow. I am a Western astrologist using whole sign system for this energy analysis. So listen up to your rising sign. That's what your soul came to be. And your sun sign, that you have to know your birth time to know that. So your sun sign is the day you were born. It's the sun that you shine out to others, and it's what's projected back to you. It could be authority figures in your male authority figures in your chart. It could represent your father. And your moon is your emotional IQ, and it's the nurturing. It can be a nurturing aspect, and it also can be your mother in your chart. Okay, so let's start out with Aries and what this energy has for you. So Aries, as Mercury enters into Capricorn, you might feel a shift in the way you communicate to pursue your goals. Capricorn structured energy may seem a bit restrictive to you for your adventurous spirit, but don't let it dampen your independence. Embrace the precision and focus on what the transit offers. Using your words to make methodical and energetic strides towards your objectives. Mercury will be in your 10th house from December the 1st till the 23rd. This period emphasizes your career and your public image. It's a favorable time for new ideas, writing, and presentations. On December the 2nd and 21st, Mercury has a sextile with Saturn in your 12th house. This is going to offer opportunities to blend spiritually with your career. You might find imaginative solutions to work with that's related to challenges during that time period. And then on December the 7th and 18th, Mercury sextiles with Jupiter in your second house, potentially bringing financial rewards and a sense of accomplishments. However, when Mercury goes retrograde on December the 13th to January the 1st, you'll rethink your career path and your beliefs. As Mercury retrogrades back into your ninth house, when it goes back, okay? You're going to question. That's when it goes back into Sagittarius. Your questions about your life purpose and your philosophy may arise. Okay, so these are the dates again. Starts out in your 10th house. That's your social, your work, your career. Spotlight on your career. Influences how other people perceive you. Your key dates are December the 1st, Mercury enters Capricorn, emphasizing your career, your professional matters. 13th, Mercury stations retrograde, prompting you to review, to rethink career-related decisions. The 23rd, there is a Mercury cazimi. Mercury is going to go into the heart of the sun, and you will be able to tap into deep insights about your career and your legacy. Then on the 23rd, Mercury is going to slip back into Sagittarius, focusing on communication, travel, and refining your new moon intentions related to your career. Okay, moving on to Taurus. Taurus, as Mercury moves into Capricorn, your patient and nurturing side blends with this transit's energy. You have unique ability to communicate with compassion during this time period. Words will flow easily for you. You can use this as a gift to create lasting and dedicated connections throughout the month. Mercury enters into your ninth house on December the 1st, sparking interest in education, travel, personal growth. You might consider starting a business or pursuing higher learning. On December the 2nd to the 21st, on the 2nd and on the 21st, Mercury sextiles to your 11th house. Sextile Saturn, okay? Indicating opportunities through friendships and connections. Your network may support your career goals. On December the 7th, 18th, it's going to bring Mercury sextile with Jupiter into your first house, boosting your visibility and self-expression. However, as Mercury goes retrograde on the 13th to January the 1st, you'll review your beliefs and may reevaluate your education or travel plans. Mercury's retrograde moves into your 8th house. That's investments, other people's money. May prompt discussions around shared resources and agreements. So pay attention to that during that time period. Pay attention to what you're signing and what you're getting yourself into. Okay, so this is the overview of the energy, the details. It's in your ninth house. Mercury transits through Capricorn. That's where it's starting. Affects your ninth house, encourages you to explore new horizons. This house governs learning, travel, spirituality, cross-culture experiences, philosophies, beliefs, law, advertising, publishing, teaching, and taking classes. So your key dates is it enters into that ninth house on the 1st, which is going to embark you into this new learning and this adventurous journey. On the 13th, it stations retrograde, inviting you to reconsider your ideals, your plans related to learning and traveling. On the 22nd, Mercury cazimi with the sun brings profound insights into your education and spiritual pursuits. On the 23rd, Mercury returns to Sagittarius, allowing you to refine your new moon intentions that you set back with the new moon, making them more sustainable. Okay, moving on to Gemini. Gemini. Mercury is your ruling planet, dear. It enters Capricorn, and you may feel a sense of responsibility in your communication. While you're known for your quick wit and adaptability, this transit encourages you to embrace Capricorn's maturity and precision. Don't let insecurities hold you back, particularly when Mercury goes retrograde. Trust that your words hold value and that the right people will appreciate your insights. Mercury will be in your 8th house, focusing when it goes retrograde. Is that right? No, it's going to be. What did I say it was going to be in? Mercury will be in your 8th house, focusing on strategic thinking, debts, and shared resources. It's an excellent time for financial planning and resolving financial issues. On December from the 2nd and 21st, Mercury sextiles Saturn in your 10th house, benefiting your career and public image. You may receive recognition for your work. And on December the 7th and 8th is going to bring Mercury's trine with to your 12th house, encouraging spiritual growth and expanding your horizons. However, as Mercury goes retrograde on the 13th to January the 1st, you'll revisit financial matters and agreements. As it retrogrades into your 7th house, relationships and partnerships will come into scrutiny for you. Okay, so that 8th house focus, this is the details. The 8th house focus that's other people's money, your shared resources. Mercury transit is the emphasis on your 8th house, which deals with shared resources, values, money, debts, deep bonding, joint adventures. This house also is linked to alimony, child support, and property taxes. Okay, so that's the house that Mercury's going to be in for you. And so your key dates on December the 1st, that's when it enters into that 8th house. So your eyeballs on those things, okay? December the 13th, it's going to station retrograde, urging you to review contracts and shared financial matters. 22nd, there is a Mercury cazimi with the sun, which provides you profound insight into your financial partnerships. 23rd, Mercury returns to Sagittarius, focusing on your contractual relationships, including significant others and business partners and clients. It's an opportunity to renegotiate and refine your agreements. Okay, so this transit is an opportunity to enhance your communication skills and navigate your financial matters with confidence and maturity, Gemini. Okay. Cancer. Mercury stations direct in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships, with your focus turns towards significant others, both personal and professional. This house also involves negotiations, contractual agreements, cooperations in any kind of partnership. With Capricorn's disciplined energy, you can expect more serious tone in your interactions. There's some key dates for you to keep in mind. Mercury enters into your 7th house, emphasizing your partnerships, your negotiations, your agreements. You might engage in important conversation or sign contracts during this time period. On December the 2nd and 21st, Mercury sextiles Saturn in your 9th house, blending partnerships and energies with educational and travel plans. December 7th, 18th, bringing Mercury's trine with Jupiter into your 11th house, fostering positive interactions with friends and groups. However, when Mercury goes retrograde on the 13th to January the 1st, you'll review your partnerships and agreements. As this retrogrades in your 6th house, you'll focus on work and your health, and pets too. This is the house of pets, and daily routines. So these are your details for this. The 7th house, where it's moving into 7th house spotlight. Mercury's presence in your 7th house emphasizes partnerships, best friends, business partners, clients, and even open enemies or exes. It encourages you to review, to refine your relationships. On the 13th, Mercury's going to station retrograde, prompting you to revisit contracts and relationships. On the 22nd, Mercury is in a cazimi with the sun, and it illuminates your partnership sector, offering deep insights to your partnerships. The 23rd, Mercury moves back into Sagittarius, allowing you to fine tune your new moon intentions related to daily habits and service to others in a work-life balance. So use this Mercury retrograde period as an opportunity to make adjustments in your partnerships and your agreements before moving forward. Speaking of moving forward, Leo, this transit boosts your ambition to your communication style. Capricorn's tendency and tenacious energy aligns with your well-driven nature type of energy. Consider how you can use your words strategically to advance your goals. Focus on long term strategies rather than quick fixes. you'll find yourself making substantial progress with that. Mercury will be in your sixth house, emphasizing work, health, and daily routines. You'll find it easier to solve problems, to get organized. On December the 2nd, 21st, Mercury sextiles with Saturn in your eighth house, potentially leading to financial rewards to support from others related to shared resources. On the 7th and 18th, brings Mercury trine to Jupiter in your 10th house, boosting your career and public image. However, with Mercury goes retrograde on the 13th to January the 1st, you'll review your daily routines, your work projects, and your health habits. As it retrogrades into your 5th house, you'll consider matters related to creativity, romance, and personal enjoyment. So here are your Pacifics. When it's in your 6th house, it's where it's starting. This is your transformation. Mercury is present in your 6th house, emphasizes your daily habits, your health, your overall well being. It encourages you to adopt sustainable health practices and it may lead you to seek guidance or counseling for self improvement. December the 13th, Mercury goes retrograde, prompting you to revisit your past health related decisions and routines. 22nd, it's going to align in a cazimi with the sun, bringing profound insights into your health and your daily habits. December the 22nd, Mercury moves into your 5th house, highlighting joy for Christmas, creativity, childlike activities. You'll reconsider your new moon intentions related to pleasure and creativity. So, this is a great time to embrace this energetic time for you, Leo. Make the most out of your strategies, your ambition, and your communication styles. Okay, Virgo. As a fellow earth sign Virgo, you'll find yourself in harmony with this Mercury in Capricorn during this transit. Mercury, your ruling planet, brings opportunities for collaboration and dedicated efforts. Here's what to expect with this energy. As Mercury enters into your 5th house and it moves through Capricorn from the 1st to the 23rd, highlighting your creative projects and matters related to children. During this period, you may find yourself involved in creative endeavors, possibility, even dating someone who is communicative and chatty and intellectual. Your mind is buzzing with creative energy, and you might be juggling multiple projects during this time period. So, here are some significant dates for this. December 2nd, 21st, Mercury sextiles to Saturn in your 7th house, emphasizing beautiful, romantic, positive partnerships. It's an ideal time for negotiations, agreements with both your personal and professional life. December 7th, 18th, Mercury trines Jupiter in your 9th house, bringing opportunities related to romance, creativity, and children. You might consider enrolling your child in a school or exploring opportunities of education, travel, writing, and publishing during this time period. Mercury will go retrograde on December the 13th to January the 1st, moving from your 5th house into your 4th house. During that 5th house was creativity, 4th house is childhood stuff. Okay, home. During this phase, you'll find yourself reevaluating your dating life, your living situation. If you're dating someone who lives far away, you may reconsider the logistics of your relationship. There could be a need to bring a partner closer to you. Okay, you may be also adjusting your home environment for those who live with you and around you, making creativity centers for children and childlike minds for better support for their needs and your needs during this transition. Okay. Oh, your details for this. Did I already do these? 4th house focuses on the presence of directs your attention to home, family, and traditions. You strive to create reliable living conditions and may even consider matters related to your career and your public energy. Your key dates: December the 13th, Mercury goes retrograde, encouraging you to revisit past home related matters, perhaps involving remodeling or exploring your family history. December the 22nd, there's the Mercury Sun conjunct Kazemi, sheds light on your home and your family. Messages from Spirit about that. Okay, on the 23rd, Mercury moves into your third house, emphasizing communication and daily exchanges to refine your new moon intentions related to communication and networks. So this transit will empower you to make meaningful strides in both your public and your personal life. Okay, moving on to Libra. Libra, you have the capacity to inspire others during this transit. Capricorn shares your cardinal sign of leadership, which is why you may be feeling more empowered with your self expression. With Mercury enters this pragmatic sign. Concentrate your efforts on speaking with heart and purpose. Don't second guess your words this month. Your uncensored voice is needed, dear Libra. During this transit, you have the capacity to bring that inspiration with your words into the world. Capricorn's practical energy aligns with you, making you feel empowered in your self-expression. Embrace your uncensored voice and speak your heart. With Mercury entering your fourth house, December the 1st through the 23rd, your focus shifts towards your home, your family, and you'll find yourself contemplating your living situation, possibly planning home restoration or reassigning your space. Conversations with family members will be more frequent, and you might be amidst organizing holiday gatherings for family. Productivity is high for you on December 2nd, 21st, when Mercury sextiles Saturn in your 12th house. This alignment suggests that you can efficiently combine spiritual or imaginative elements with your family and your home life. On December the 7th and 18th, Mercury sextiles Jupiter in your 8th house. Consider investments in your home or financial support from your family members. Mercury's retrograde on the 13th of January will prompt you to reassess recent changes in your living situation in your relationships with family. As Mercury retrogrades into your third house, you may contemplate on moving closer to siblings and making logistic adjustments to improve your daily life. Okay, here's your key dates. Mercury on the 1st transits to your fourth house, emphasizing home, family roots, traditions. Aim to create lasting and stable conditions in your living space. This influence may also impact your career and reputation. 13th, Mercury goes retrograde, prompting a review of home-related matters, potentially involving remodeling or exploring your family history. 22nd, Mercury Kazemi with the Sun provides deep insight into your home life. Messages from Spirit. 23rd, Mercury enters into your third house of communication, short distance travel, daily interactions. You refine your new moon intentions and related to communication and sharing your ideas. So it's time to let your authentic voice shine, Libra, as your words have profound impact on those around you. Scorpio, your innate ambition aligns well with this determined energy of Capricorn during this transit. You may typically prefer to work quietly behind the scenes. Mercury entering into Capricorn may encourage you to vocalize your efforts and state your case. Embrace this opportunity to communicate your dedications and commitment to your goals. Here's what you need to know. Mercury enters into your third house from December the 1st to the 29th, making your mind busier than usual. Expect more messages, phone calls, interactions with siblings and neighbors. This period is marked by important questions, exams, and increased activity in your business endeavors. You may find yourself engaging in technical problem solving and short trips. Notably, December 2nd, 21st is Mercury sextile Saturn in your fifth house, highlighting opportunities to build your business for enhanced creative projects. There's also potential for romantic or creative developments during that time period. December the 7th, 18th, Mercury sextiles Jupiter in your seventh house, emphasizing partnerships, joint resources, and potential romantic connections. During the retrograde period, 13th to January 1st, your focus will shift on your second house, promoting you to reconsider financial aspects of your projects. You'll evaluate whether your ideas are profitable and how to make them more financially rewarding. Okay, so here's the overview of your dates. Second house spotlight. Mercury's moving into your second house, shines a spotlight on your self-worth, personal assets, resources. You'll contemplate how to manage your growth, wealth, and possessions during this time period. 13th, Mercury goes retrograde, prompting a review of your financial situation and values. December 22nd, Mercury Sun conjunct Kazemi provides profound insights into your self-worth and your resources. The 23rd, Mercury enters into your third house, focusing on communication, short distance travel, and daily interactions. Refine your new moon intentions during this time period related to communication and sharing ideas. So utilize this transit to verbalize your inner drive and motivate you further towards your goals. Capricorn, Scorpio. Sagittarius. As Mercury leaves your sign and enters into Capricorn, you'll undergo a shift in your communication style. Capricorn's focused energy may prompt you to contemplate your future and your dedication. To avoid getting lost to your spontaneous nature during this transit, instead use the time to consider your interpersonal conversations and significant dedication. Here's overall of this energy. Mercury transit takes a place in your second house from December the 1st to the 23rd, directing your thoughts towards money matters. You'll engage in discussions about finances, investments. Use your intellect for writing or for translations during this time period. There may be a focus on real estate. December the 2nd and 21st, Mercury sextile Saturn in your fourth house, facilitating conversations about resources and investments with family members. It's a time when you might explore real estate opportunities. On December the 7th and 18th, you'll see Mercury trine Jupiter in your sixth house, potential bringing financial rewards and recognition for your hard work. However, when Mercury retrogrades from the 13th to January the 1st, it will lead to a shift in your first house, prompting introspection regarding your finances. You'll reevaluate your debts, your expenditures, and your self-worth in relationship to money. This period encourages you to self-invest and a reflection on your beliefs surrounding financial matters. So, this is your overall. Mercury is in your second house. Mercury's movement into your second house bring attention to your self-worth, to your personal assets, your resources. You reflect on your financial strategies and how they align with your values. Your key dates are on the 13th, Mercury stations retrograde, offering an opportunity to review your self-worth and your financial plans. December the 22nd, Mercury Sun Kazemi conjunct Sheds light on your self-worth and your resources. December the 23rd, Mercury moves into your third house, back to Sag, emphasizing communication and daily changes. It's a chance to refine your new moon intentions related to communication and sharing ideas. This transit encourages you to consider significant dedication and practicality of your life, especially when it comes to your financial choices and communication style. Okay. Capricorn, this transit empowers you to express yourself with grace, with heart and clarity. With Mercury and Sun joining forces in your first house, you'll radiate confidence and practicality. Opportunities await, but your focus should be on those that offer structure and stability, forward thinking, and ideas. Here's what's in store for you with this energy as Mercury enters into your first house on the 1st to the 23rd. It's going to bring clarity to your self understanding and communication style. During this period, you'll find yourself expressing your thoughts more openly, and you may even speak faster. It's a time for self expression and sharing ideas. December the 2nd and 21st are particularly productive days as Mercury sextiles Saturn in your third house. This energy is action oriented, and it's ideal for handling paperwork, reaching out to others, and taking business related steps. On December 7th, 18th, Mercury trines Jupiter in your fifth house, which may bring romantic and creative opportunities or encourage you to take action related to your children. Mercury goes retrograde on December the 13th to January the 1st, shifting into your 12th house during this phase. You will delve into interperspective possibilities, exploring self defeating tendencies or hidden aspects of your psyche. It's time to reconsider what brings light into something previously hidden, Capricorn. So, this is an overview of the energy, that first house spotlight on you when this energy starts on the 1st. Mercury is in your first house, highlighting your self expression, how you present yourself to the world. You'll refine your communication style and be more methodical and practical. You'll just align with that. You already have it. December the 13th, Mercury goes into retrograde, prompting a review of self expression and personal goals. The 22nd, the Sun and Mercury have a cazimi that brings insight into your self image and your presentation. You may redo yourself. Okay. Or you'll get insights on how to redo yourself. Like, what do you dye your hair purple or do you let it go gray? Okay. Mercury moves into, on the 23rd, Mercury moves into your 12th house, emphasizing rest, intuition, and spiritual matters. So embrace the power of your words and opportunities that come your way during this transit, Capricorn. Aquarius. During this transit, you'll be asked to respect tradition and consider your words carefully. While you're not one to conform to Capricorn's traditional nature, certainly conversations may require a balance between speaking your mind and respecting conventional thoughts. Your social charm and ability to merge traditional and innovative will be valuable during this time period. Mercury moves into your 12th house from December the 1st to December the 23rd, making you more introspective and imaginative. You might feel inclined to escape through travel, writing, or spending time near water. This period could also see you monetizing your imaginative abilities, particularly on December the 2nd to the 21st, when Mercury sextiles Saturn in your second house. Your focus will be on finances and finding practical ways to use your mental skills to generate income. December 7th and 18th, Mercury trines Jupiter in your fourth house, indicating potential breakthroughs in your living situation or family matters. During Mercury's retrograde from December the 13th to January 1st, it shifts you into 11th house. This phase encourages you to revisit your friendships, your connections, and your future plans. It's a time to address self defeating tendencies to gain deeper understanding to your inner world. So, overall, key points for this time period: social influence is when Mercury transit encourages you to navigate your social situations, practicality, and innovation. And it's going to define balance between expressing your unique ideas and respecting traditional viewpoints. Your social charm will play a significant role in bridging the gaps and fostering understanding. Don't retreat from the conversations. Instead, leverage your ability to blend tradition with innovative effectively. Okay. Okay, Pisces. Pisces. The practical instincts of Capricorn will lend substance to your subconscious during this transit. As Mercury enters the structured earth sign, your words will have power to turn dreams into reality. Pay attention to the heartfelt connections that you formed this month, and consider how to communicate your fantasies into the 3D. Concrete them down. Your forward thinking ways. Pisces. Mercury enters your 11th house from December the 1st to the 23rd, making it more social to open new friendships and connections. Your focus turns to hopes, dreams, aspirations. You may also experience an increase of visibility as Mercury sextile Saturn in your first house on December 2nd, 21st. These dates are opportunities for networking, taking charge of your destiny, and expressing your ideals with confidence. December the 7th and 18th, Mercury, Trine, and Jupiter in your third house is going to bring positive news and opportunities for writing or progress related to education and short travel. Mercury goes retrograde from December the 13th to January the 1st, transiting your 10th house. During this phase, you'll reevaluate your career, your professional relationships, and how to make your dreams reality. It's time for introspective reconnecting with your sources of inspiration. In details, your detailed overview of this. 11th house focus is where we start out with. Mercury moves into your 11th house on the 1st, emphasizing your hopes, your wishes, your connections to friends and groups. It seeks practical and traditional ways to achieve your goals. 13th, it's going to retrograde in your with your social, it to be in your house of social connections. Your dreams will be under review when Mercury goes into this retrograde phase. So on the 22nd, Mercury, Sun have the conjunct, the Cazimi, and it's going to shed light on your aspirations and your social circle. And on when 23rd, Mercury's going to re-enter your 11th house, and you're going to use this time to refine your new moon intentions related to social connections and goals. So embrace the practicality with this transit and help others to see the wonderful potential of their dreams. That's your gift. That's your gift, Pisces. Okay. We made it through all this sign. So as the planets, Mercury moves into each sign, we'll experience these effects and we'll embrace the opportunities and challenges of this journey. So be blessed, be the light that you are. Drop into that heart of Gaia and have her to show you how to use this energy in a practical, guided way to ground in the gift and destiny that you are, the gift that you came here to be. So this is Kimberly Crow with Celestial Juju. Like, share, do all of those things. Go back and watch. I've got the Venus in Scorpio coming up for you and all of next week's energy. We're in one big transit after another, not a break anywhere. So be blessed, be love, be the light that you are, and be your freaky self in this freaky time period. Be blessed.